Life is full of wonders, and we're here to bring you rare moments you've never imagined. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and let's dive into these magical moments together.
Continuing at sea, an accident begins slowly, pieces falling like a heavy show of ice and fire. The size of the melted ice pieces grew larger and ended with a huge explosion as part of the demonstration. A feeling of anxiety and suspense pervades the air as each piece of ice melts. There are still doubts about the cause of this accident. The continuation of this event makes everyone from the shore to the ship become more confused and worried. On the top of an ice mountain, a guy is challenging himself with an adventurous game. Are you willing to join him? For someone who is afraid of heights like me, I will definitely never dare to participate. Can you tell me how much it costs to come here? Breathtakingly beautiful scenery. Wow. This beauty is hard to describe. In contrast to the chaos, I found peaceful beauty at the Sawyer Glacier in Alaska. The pieces of snow and ice on the water's surface looked like sparkling marble, creating a mesmerizing sight. On the white ice, hundreds of penguins gathered into a lovely army, moving with small but determined steps, like explorers overcoming the ice. Wow, this scene is so beautiful that I want to dance like a penguin. If you also love penguins, please comment number 1 to show your love. Explore the ocean with powerful and beautiful waves, a symbol of never-ending journeys. Remember to wear a life jacket. If our boat floods, at least you will float like a cake. Oh my God, the waves look like they want to swallow our ship. If you are afraid of the ocean, after watching this, you will be 10 times more afraid. Oh my God, this sea storm is like a war between climate factors. Strong winds and high waves seem to want to submerge everything. The air seemed to be compressed, with dark clouds coming in thickly like a wall of rain. Lightning, a natural phenomenon that is both powerful and mysterious. It makes you feel like you're living in a horror movie with special effects. The sound of thunder was like a bomb exploding, shaking the whole space. That sound could tear the sky apart. Every time lightning strikes, the light reflects on the water waves, creating a magical but dangerous scene. I'm so afraid of tornadoes, and tornadoes that I can't stop crying. Back to the sea. Tsunamis are giant waves when ocean water suddenly moves. It could come from an earthquake, a volcano, or a meteorite impact. And the consequences are, oh boy, unimaginable. A vortex is when the water decides to spiral around when the currents collide. Although small, a whirlpool can become a nightmare if the currents are strong enough. Giant whirlpools remind you of the gates of hell in science fiction movies, as if they lead to a black hole in space. Ocean vortexes can suck in anything that is unfortunate enough to get caught up in it. Small but strong enough to sink ships. And create fierce waves on the ocean, as evidenced by this terrifying compilation. The roar of thunder sounds like the roar of the sea god, stirring up the whole space, making us feel overwhelmed. Oh my God! Lightning on the sea is not only beautiful, but also contains great power. Lightning can strike anywhere on the water. On December 30th, 2012, a strong tornado hit the area near the Deniskitsi Hotel. This event caused panic and anxiety among tourists and locals. It is also a reminder of the great power and dangers of nature. It's funny to say that this is the phenomenon of clouds being thirsty, going down to the sea to drink water. Imagine falling into this vortex. My God, I don't dare think about that. It was like a monster, opening its mouth wide to swallow everything. It's the time when people truly realize that they are just a small part of the vast universe. In that panic, giant humpback whales and sea lions swam like mysterious forces on the sea. Is this action a sign of protection or simply a coincidence? Have you ever heard about sea lions? The kings of the ocean? How can the sight of sea lions on the high seas make you feel like you are witnessing something magical and emotional? Unlike their cousins in warm waters, Arctic sea lions have adapted perfectly to the harsh habitat here. In October 2015, our ship sailed into the Arctic Ocean, where giant icebergs undulated on the water like miniature mountains. The Earth is warming rapidly, causing temperatures in the Arctic to also increase. This leads to the melting rate of Arctic sea ice, increasing faster than the rate of new ice formation. The place that seems to be the coldest in the world contains within itself a wild, majestic, and mysterious beauty, making anyone who comes here admire and be surprised. Ice melts. Sea levels rise, causing terrible floods in coastal areas. Flooding can damage homes, infrastructure, crops, and threaten human life. I hope that one day I will be able to witness this magical moment with my own eyes and immerse myself in the joyful and proud atmosphere of those involved in the process of building and launching the ship. He must have been trained by special forces. I really admire people like that. I admire you, stranger. Do you know how people can get cars from the factory to the buyer? Certainly not by driving each one across the ocean and thousands of kilometers. This is the largest car-carrying ship today. It can carry 6,900 standard-sized cars. This ship is owned by Höegh Autoliners Company in Norway.
Det har aldri vært noe bredd i kjempa, ja. Jeg tror dette er keltiske blodet. Den som er underklasse nå, det er de som var keltere før. Og de som er overklasse, det er så etterkommende til normannerne. Og så sakserne er sånn der... Det er egentlig tyskere.
The peaceful scene was broken by a terrifying thunderclap in the night. A haunting sound that made people tremble in fear. In the frozen land, the feeling of being lost in the vast space and cold, wild scenery makes us feel like we are sucked into another world. Absolute isolation and silence, giant icebergs and gray skies create a majestic natural picture. Do you believe that this ice field was originally a lake? After just a few days, the water dried up, leaving the ice giants alone. Suddenly, a vast ocean turned into a mysterious icy world. In the midst of that vast space, there are still beauties that captivate us. Special scenes like videos of rare beauty. When talking about landslides, it is impossible not to mention their twin brother avalanches. White snow rolled down like giant cotton balls falling from the sky. Instead of escaping, some people chose to sit back and enjoy the avalanche as a nature show. Truly the ultimate resort spirit. Wow, this slide is worth adding to the list of life's best moments. Avalanches can destroy everything. But when the snow settles, it creates a scene so beautiful that you want to lie down and take pictures. Los Glaciares National Park is home to majestic mountains and giant glaciers, creating a completely different natural landscape. Imagine an amazing journey of discovery, starting in the dense jungles of the Amazon, where you can witness the destructive power of tornadoes. You will then move to Los Glaciares National Park, where you can admire the splendor of the Perito Moreno Glacier. We continue towards the vast ocean. The scenery changes completely as you leave the cold, high mountains and head towards the coast. Snow and ice give way to long stretches of fine white sand, deep blue sea, and clear blue sky. Sometimes those clear blue waves make your fear of the ocean increase many times over. Storms at sea are a powerful and impressive natural phenomenon. The storm came with rolling winds, lapping waves, and heavy rain pouring down, creating a breathtaking and challenging scene. The small ships in the eye of the storm looked like piglets in the center of the storm. Oh my God! This is the worst of the harbor. Surely the owners of these ships and canoes will be very surprised to see this scene. After this wave, they will lose a large amount of money. All I can say is St. Moly. Years ago, I saw it happen in San Diego. Many people were injured, but thank God, no one died. Some people feel excited when surfing on those waves. They like to explore and experience the power of the sea. However, this also requires skills and experience to deal with the harsh marine environment and ensure your safety. There are also people who like to ski, where the sea is cold and the mountains are majestic. They enjoy the challenge and immersion with wild nature. In a context completely different from other places in the world. Instead of climbing mountains or hiking on ice, they choose to race on snow. You might find it crazy, but for them, it's a way to challenge themselves and enjoy the excitement of speed on the snow. Sometimes heavy snow is one of a billion moments in nature that causes a lot of trouble for people. It gets really bad when it's covered in snow like that. Look at it. Layers of snow dozens of centimeters thick. Thick snow can cause roof collapse, especially for old houses or houses with weak roofs. Clear snow around your house to reduce the risk of roof collapse. Green broccoli can turn into snow overnight. And people must rescue them using modern tools and machines. Meanwhile, hundreds of reindeer are migrating to the North Pole. In the Arctic, reindeer adapt to cold environments and live in long winters. Following in the footsteps of reindeer reminds me of the Christmas season. Christmas is a time for people to gather with family and friends, reunite and share happy moments. Do you like Christmas? Please comment number 1 if you share the same interests as us. The Arctic snow and ice is a beautiful and fragile landscape. We have a responsibility to protect it for future generations. Are you looking for blue ice and ice caves that look like crystals? On this ice cave tour, you'll experience the unique natural ice caves in the Vatnajökull Glacier wonder. Along the way, we will see some of Iceland's most stunning landscapes, including volcanoes, glaciers, and waterfalls. Earthquakes have a significant impact on tsunamis. The giant wave loses its balance, challenging the safety of everything in its path. In this chaotic situation, there was a guy who thought that holding on to the broom would keep him safe. What an image that is both humorous and disturbing. And what will the whirlpool on the sea look like? If you love this moment, please comment number 1 so we can know and develop better. Avalanches are also very dangerous and devastating. Their power still makes us shiver in fear. This horrifying experience made us realize the great power and danger of nature. We need to join hands to contribute to minimizing the risk of landslides and other natural disasters, protecting the lives of ourselves and the community. After a terrible avalanche on the hills covered with white snow, brave people began recreational activities. Skis screeched on the snow, graceful dances on the ice. Wow, real great fun. Ever experienced a storm at sea or witnessed its consequences? Please share your experiences below in the comment section. Sea storms are dangerous natural phenomena. But can humans minimize the damage caused by storms? This has truly been a bumpy ride. In contrast to the fury of the ocean waves, floating ice brings a terrifying calm and coldness. So enchanting. Under the influence of waves, winds, and ocean currents, these giant icebergs separate from glaciers or continental shelves, starting their adventurous journey across the ocean. Drift ice comes in an extremely diverse range of sizes, from small chunks the size of a car to giants with an area of kilometers. Their shapes are also very diverse, from square to sharp, or curved like works of natural art. When talking about ice, we cannot help but think of the Arctic, which is covered with a thick layer of ice all year round. This place is covered by a giant sheet of ice, on average 2 meters thick, and can be up to 4 meters thick in winter. TI will show you the Arctic part of the Earth where only snow can be seen. Its temperature is so low that the body will freeze completely. The natural improvement it brings is very pleasant. If you like this video, then subscribe to my YouTube channel. Greenland's breathtaking landscapes are truly a fantasy world. If you have the chance, come here to experience a completely different world. Cute penguins in party mode! The Arctic Circle can scare some people, especially those who don't like the cold. In contrast to terrible disasters, nature also gives us miraculous and breathtaking things. These moments are precious gifts, like sparkling gems in the sea of life. We have a fat cloud that just fell to the ground. Is it because the cloud has eaten too much water vapor and now has to lose weight urgently? We were peacefully enjoying the scenery when suddenly a giant iceberg melted like a surprise party. The rumbling sound turned the previously peaceful atmosphere into chaos like an uninvited party. When the ice melts, the penguins are caught up in a game of hide and seek, with one stray making our hearts skip a beat. The sight of the northern lights can make you think you're watching a cosmic light show. The lights are as bright as a space disco party, only there's no DJ, only nature at work. Light shows from the northern lights are like a cosmic DJ playing at full capacity, turning the sky into an unbelievable light dance floor. And this is the largest snow mountain in Europe. But don't be fooled by its beauty. Behind the magnificence and power of the snow mountain is ferocity and uniqueness. This is not a wave of rage, but a wave of relaxation. What a great way to cool off and feel nature, right? What do you think about exploring an ice cave alone? Well, maybe it's a great experience. Exploring an ice cave alone can be a memorable journey, opening up for you moments of inspiration and explore unique natural beauty. Be well prepared and bravely enter this wonderful adventure. When talking about snow and ice, it is impossible not to mention penguins, the close friends of ice. The penguins stood on the iceberg, their eyes full of joy and excitement, then plunged into the immense water, creating brilliant white waves. This bold action not only shows mischief, but also symbolizes the strong bond between them and their natural habitat. Do you know what that is? Yes! That's right, those are reindeer. They are migrating. God, they remind me of a cozy Christmas season. When reindeer herds migrate through the rivers on the Yamal Peninsula of the Siberian Arctic in the summer. The reindeer herds moving through the rivers create a vivid and powerful picture. Have you ever seen these beautiful ice balls? They form in Lake Michigan, near South Haven, Michigan. Wow, they look like sparkling pearls adorning the beach. I really love this beauty. If you love this beauty, please comment number 1. In contrast to the peaceful scene, out in the ocean there is a ship struggling against the power of the sea. It made me say, oh my God. seems that sea creatures have sensed an unusual omen from nature, so they hastily migrated to find a safe haven. In the distance, blue ice blocks are slowly breaking and collapsing to the sea surface. It's great, right? To me, it is a powerful moment among the billions of moments of nature. Faced with the collapse of the ice sheet, the penguins on their migratory journey were forced to stop. They were confused, not knowing how to continue moving in this situation.
Pronto, passano? Quante passano? Vediamo a Basce di dirci di andare almeno quando è 15? Mi passi il direttore per favore. E Roberta qualcuno si sta pigliando i Zodiac appunto, si è preso tutto.
Поднял он берегу 100 метров осталось, продолжайте. Метров осталось.
Next, we go to the Arctic glaciers. Seeing it with your own eyes. You're bound to be stunned. That's the sound of nature breathing. This collapse will make your eyes widen. And you'll exclaim, wow. Another collapse comes from a storm in California. Oh no, look at that!
Northerly 40, 45 maybe, and probably anywhere from 15 to 20 foot seas here. Here's a nice one. Whoa. Yeah. hold on.
May 2010. Holgate, Calving, and Glacier. Giant icebergs suddenly melted and fell into the sea. Cracking sound echoed throughout the space.
That's gonna be big. Oh, wow.
Oh, there's more coming down.
God, I just turned my camera off. Didn't I turn it on?
I got it.
Woo! Man,
That's awesome.
that's big. There's a shooter coming up.
Oh, there we go.
There's a big shooter.
Oh man, Scott asked you for a shooter. Look at that. Holy shit.
Oh my God!
That went up like 300 feet in the air.
my God.
Oh my God!
That is huge. There comes another one.
Oh look!
Gee, Scott, really. Talk about a neat ticket ride here, buddy.
That's good. I haven't seen a shooter like that since that big one I saw last year.
Holy cow.
I have it on video too. There's Ron in the front.
Still
Yeah,
video.
right behind Ron.
It's still moving.
Moving.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's going to be rolling over and breaking apart.
When talking about the ocean, it is impossible not to mention storms and waves. Powerful and majestic phenomena. The huge storm with its power can shake both the land and the sea. However, sometimes the ocean brings with it mysteries and undeniable beauty. Under the deep waters, there are thousands of species of creatures living and growing in a diverse and rich ecosystem. Now escape the dizzying heat. Dive deep into the cool ocean with me to admire the beauty of beautiful sea creatures. This is a gift from nature to dispel the sadness brought by natural disasters.